what's hot, the next big things, and beyond. Let me fix that. Why I decided to create that video. It's for you to be at the top of the top with the latest trends, to be the first in your field, and basically no more than the others. I believe it's important in your personal career. So, if you're still unsure about email marketing and this whole field, let's have a quick look to this graphic. And this is the revenue worldwide from 20 to 27 in billion US dollar. We hear it was 10 billion for this year, and it's planned to be 17 billion for 27. So be sure it's a growing field. That's why I decided to put all my energy into it, and that's also why I think it's important to teach you a bunch of things regarding email marketing. All right, let's dive in. The first big trend is interactive emails. What are those? So there is a new technology made by Google called AMP technology. Goes for accelerated mobile pages. So Google developed AMP email as a way for email marketers to design and send interactive emails that enable users to complete tasks such as filling out the forms, purchasing products, booking meetings, and more, all directly from their inbox. It might sound a little bit confused, but let me show you a bunch of examples. So, Anthony Malone, senior product owner at Booking.com, which is a huge website, says it's the biggest thing happening to email since the creation of emails, and I truly believe it. In fact, there were no big technologies, big breakthrough moment in email marketing since a lot of years, and with this AMP technology, it will be game changer in my opinion. Let's see an example. It provides website-like experience within an email. Here's an example with Pinterest, and you can see that we can basically, so we are well in the Gmail app, in the emails, we can like navigate like a mini website into the email. How amazing is that? How powerful is that? You can see how they're using it here. We can have a bit of gamification. We can click on a game like a roulette kind of things and have a promo code, this kind of things. We can see here that we're still in Gmail, right? It's an email. It is not a website. We can have abandoned cart automation. So we can have dynamic images. We can change the stock, view product description, and all these kind of things. Extremely powerful for conversion. We have poll, survey, forums, similar as Instagram stories. So now you can vote and have the answer, and of course collect the data, which is also really important. So this is really interesting to reduce friction. Bookings can increase conversion rate by 300%. They made A/B tests, so it says 300% more conversions, and it can increase user engagement. It can increase user engagement by 225%. This is huge. AMP takes email marketing to a whole new level. So have an eye on this. It's going to be huge in this coming year. Next one is gifts, more gifts. I know it has been a trend, but it will keep growing. We have here a bunch of interesting gifts, in my opinion. You see here it's just a background with the product on the front and a bit of graphic design. I think it's really well done, really pretty. We can have gifts for reviews, customer reviews. It's a nice way of showing those reviews, or just general design gifts. Well, you know how it is, but I think it's going to be even stronger, uh, the gifts in general in email marketing. It compels the audience to act faster. If you see a gift in the email, you want to click, you are intrigued by what's happening in the email, so it's compelling. It inspires one to stay longer in the email. Once again, as in compel, you want to scroll, you want to see what's going on. It increases user engagement by 225% also, and it drives more conversion. So it is really, really, really strong. Another trend is a dark mode. How many people use dark mode in 2023? 81.9% of smartphone users use dark mode, and about 75% of users use mobile version email apps. So on 100% users, 75 of them use mobile version, and in those 75%, 82% of them use dark mode. So you should optimize your emails for dark mode. So an example here of light mode, it's basically white, dark mode, basically black, with more subtleties than this, but this is basically it. So you should keep an eye on this too. It's now necessary to adapt to the rising dark mode trend, as I was saying. Artificial intelligence, aka AI. I talk more about it in the next video here, in those 3 videos that you are watching. It is huge, so huge as AMP email, in my opinion. If you have to keep your attention on 2, on this video is the first one and this one, because as you might have seen, ChatGPT is really huge. Here we have another graph. Global artificial intelligence software market revenue. Here again, we're about 50 billion in 2023. In 2026, about 125 billion. So it's going to be enormous. We have 2 sides of those of this artificial intelligence. For us email marketer, there is 2 sides. The first one is on the software side. So how can the software help you with AI? It's via personalization. AI can use to via personalization. AI can be used to personalize email based on the customer's past behaviors and preferences. For example, we can tell, okay, that customer has purchased that product at a certain time and this product. Now we can have some intelligence behind it and maybe trigger some specific flows. A/B testing. AI can be used to conduct A/B testing on emails, campaigns, helping determine which elements of an email drive the most engagement. Rather than doing it yourself and looking at the analytics, it can be done via AI. Chatbots, of course, can be integrated into emails campaign to allow customers to ask questions and get personalized response in real time. Imagine that with AMP technology and chatbot. So you maybe soon be able to have a quick chat in the email about a specific product or specific action. You see how strong it can be? Subject line optimization. It can analyze past emails campaigns and determine which subject lines are more likely to drive engagement. Incredible. Tomorrow you don't have any idea for your new subject line. Hey, whatever is the software doing, give me ideas on the subject line that I can use right now. Segmentation, sorting potential customers by behaviors and demographics allow for more targeted and personalized email campaign. So you see, on the software side, AI will become really strong. It is already a little bit, but I think it will even grow even way further. On the email marketer side, which is us, it's really helpful for content generation. You can use it to create new text, blog post, article, subject line, and pretty much any written pieces of content you want to publish. Again, I have another teaser time in the video. I talk more about this and especially about ChatGPT. So go watch the next videos. And also for image creation, you can create an image that illustrates your ideas. Maybe something, you're talking about, I don't know, a dog on the mountain, then you can ask AI to create you an image with a dog in the mountain. Like this, it can illustrate what you're saying. So, something definitely to keep an eye on. ChatGPT, as I was saying, is the really key tool here into this content generation field. So have a look to ChatGPT. It is really, really strong. And last, brand authenticity. This is another big trend. It's funny because I put it brand authenticity just after artificial intelligence, because it will become easier to create content as we just saw with ChatGPT and all this artificial intelligence. So it will become harder to be authentic. This is what I believe. Some people will easily create general content, but it will be harder to really talk about your true self. So I think one way you can also differentiate yourself than the others is to be more authentic, more transparent. Great, true, honest content will win over anything. That's the last trend I'm going to push you and to talk about in this video. Have a look on all of them. Keep in mind this when thinking about your next email campaign and your next email marketing effort, because all of this is going to be really strong. So watch the other video. There is a bunch of information in those also. I'll see you there in a minute.